welcome back to Hingeback Tortoise Central. I'm Tom Arbor, and this channel is all about tortoises. So if you like turtles and tortoises, be sure to subscribe and follow along on our adventure as we raise our Hingeback tortoises and try to produce more little baby Hingeback tortoises in captivity. So today what I thought we would do is take a look at some of my male tortoise enclosures and hook a new light into their enclosure. Hey.
Hey.
What happened?
Nothing. Okay, I fell off the stairs.
Is that real? It looks like you really hurt yourself.
I did.
You're crazy.
I know I am.
So the goal of today is take one of these Zoom Ed dual lights so that it's hanging down from Shelmer's enclosure like this. So these are metal grid shelves. We're going to use wire to hang it down. One bulb for heat and one bulb for UVB. So we're going to put a 50-watt halogen and then a compact fluorescent 10.0 UVB from Zoom Ed in the other side. So let's do it. Let's wire it up and see how it goes.
Welcome to Random Vlogs of Weston with Thomas Arbor's son. There's the hopefully proud mother right there that we're talking about. Nice. So the biggest Blondie right there. Brownie. This is Leo, my dad's coworker's box turtle. This is Rocket, and I think Shelmer's somewhere in there.
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah.
She's buried.
Right, so what we're trying to do here is have heat and light on one end of the enclosure. Down here, we've got the heat and light with two separate fixtures. And here, we have one of these Zoom Ed double domes. And we're gonna try to do that up here as well. So we're gonna use two tools, some wire cutters, and this fine wire to hang up this lamp. Take a little bit of wire. This is pretty thin wire, so we're gonna wrap it around a bunch of times. And of course my wire cutters aren't working very well at all.
Can I try? I'm stronger than you.
You are not stronger than me.
I am.
We're gonna try to hang this as tight as we can to the top of the enclosure. And it's gonna give us approximately 12 inches from the lamp to the turtles. So there I've got it attached. Take a look at that. I've got it attached with the wire. And that's just temporary. So we're just gonna wrap that wire around a bunch more times, okay?
Okay.
So we've got it hanging. And I'm gonna go get the tape measure. And what we're gonna do is measure the distance from the lamp to the enclosure. So we measure the lamp is about 10 inches. It's about 10 inches from the lamp to the ground, and tortoises are 2 to 3 inches high. So we only have 7 or 8 inches between the light and the tortoise. That's gonna be important as we decide which UV bulb we're going to use. What we do have is a Zoom Ed 13 watt 10.0 UVB bulb. And I don't have a UV meter or a solar meter, so I cannot actually measure how much that's gonna be putting out. It's only about 2 months old. But what we do have is Zoom Ed's catalog. And in this catalog, they actually show a diagram of all their bulbs and how much UV they put out and at what distances that UVB attenuates at. While having a UVB meter would be best, a solar meter 6.5, that's what we want and we hope we get. I've got a birthday coming up, you know, who knows. But we're gonna look at this chart. Up at the top, what you're gonna see are the different zones, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And essentially, zone 1, the green, those are for the animals that live in forests, don't really come out of forests, and are what we call thermal conformers. And zone 4, those are the animals that will bask in midday. My western hingeback tortoises, I see them basking in the daytime until about 10 o'clock. So I suspect we should have them at between zone 2 and 3, which is UVI reading of 0.7 to 2.6. Now if you look at the bulb we have, which is the Reptisun 10.0 13 watt in the second column, you can see that 7 to 8 inches, that is right in zone 2 to 3, and we're good. So based on my observations, my western hingebacks are definitely using that fairly strong sunlight up until about 10 or 11 o'clock in the morning during the summer, after which they're hiding the rest of the day until about 5, 6 o'clock. We want to get them enough sunlight to try to replicate that mid-morning sun, and that is in that 1 to 3 Ferguson zone. That's all based on the level of light, the level of UVB that's being put out by the bulb. So the bottom line, with our setup at approximately 8 inches from the bulb, we're gonna meet that perfectly. So guys, if this video was helpful, please consider subscribing right now. We would really appreciate it. Help us spread the word about what we're doing for our hingeback tortoises. And now I'm gonna turn it over to Weston.
Make sure to like, hit that bell, subscribe, and go Hingebacks!